Those
my
kids
daughter
aren't being
protesting. My
paid.
daughter is in the streets in Seattle, and ain't nobody paid her a fucking penny. So what you're saying is bullshit.
She's one of the ones. She's one of the ones.
And
that's
the
not
ones
being paid.
tearing up buildings are probably some of Trump's followers just to start trouble. And to be honest, have you seen what Trump followers have done? They're not innocent, believe me. They made a black woman, told her to go to the back of the bus. They sat in a school yelling at kids, Mexican kids, build the wall. This was in a school. And you know where they learned that from? Their damn parents.
Absolutely.
So I'm sorry. I just think we're all in trouble, including you, Spy Boy. This man these people that are in office don't give 2 cents about us.
This is how Trump got elected. You're building a world around you.
No, he got elected by going after ignorant people.
I think the polls are how he got elected. The polls were so slanted in Hillary's favor. I think that people just didn't feel compelled that it was a done deal. I don't think people. I mean, the not Harvard, but the Yale Political Science Department had given her, with extrapolating all the polls on Thursday, had given her a 99% chance of winning. And I think people were just like, it's in the bag.
Yeah, they didn't vote.
Yeah.
They said it was one of the lowest voter turnouts.
Well, it was 10 million less than 2008 and 6 million less than 2012.
And still 120 million people still cast ballots, right?
So is Spy Boy the gentleman from Chicago the same guy?
No, he's from New Orleans.
And he voted for Trump?
I don't know what Spy Boy, did you vote?
Yeah, I voted.
And who'd you vote for?
And I voted for Trump.
See? You're part of that 9% of the knuckleheads that voted for him.
So let me ask Spy Boy this. If you want to be a police officer, you have to go to school for at least 6 months just to be a public safety officer. If you want to be a pharmacist, you have to go to school. Hell, if you want to be an electrician or if you want to be a land surveyor. I mean, every professional job, even blue collar, there's some type of training before you can be certified to partake or to do that job.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that there should be any prerequisite required for someone to be the leader of the free world? Being a silver spoon millionaire, I'm saying having either been in an elected office at some point, building up to that, or having served your country in the military.
You want to create another caveat?
No, those are enough right there.
Well, then fine. Then let's look at who makes you qualified to be president. You have to be a U.S. citizen. You have to be 35 years old.
Do you think that the person should have ever held an elected office or served in the military prior to becoming president?
It doesn't matter what I think.
No, but I'm asking, what do you think?
What do I think? I think that they got it right the first time. We got to be 35 years old, and you have to be a U.S. citizen. Point blank.
Well, that's pretty. I mean, the requirements to do all of the other jobs that Apollo mentioned are a lot higher than that of the office of the presidency. To me, I think we need to raise the bar and toughen up that criteria a bit because, I mean, yes, I appreciate the fact that anybody can become the president. So, first of all, you can't be a crook. You know, so in other words,
qualifies for that.
Okay,
guys that already have training, they've already been to school, they've been taught how to be police officers. They're shooting people in the back, and they've been trained not to do that. So it's going to be amazing what we see now with no training at all.
So let me ask you this: what if I'm a pedophile or a felon of some kind, but I'm 35 or more? And I'm an American citizen. Should I be able to run?
You're disqualified.
Okay.
Well, Trump is a pedophile.
Has he been convicted of being a pedophile?
No, but I sure hope he does.
A lot of pedophiles don't get convicted. They live in your house and they don't get convicted.
That's true.
They paid the girl to drop the case in Chicago. I mean, in New York, rather.
Yeah, she dropped the case out of fear.
Yeah.
Apparently, she was getting, death threats.
Well, I'm happy he won because I got a long memory and I take notes, so I want to talk to some people in about 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well,
and if a motherfucker that voted for Trump complains, and I'm within arm's reach, I'm gonna slap that motherfucker's hearing out. He's gonna be doing sign language for 6 months when I get done with his ass.
he's going to have a bad ringing in his
No,
ear.
they're going to learn the hard way. When they voted, they should have paid more attention to what they're really going to do.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people that don't make money voted for him, and they don't realize they do not care about them. They're going to lose their welfare. A lot of people, they're going to lose their Social Security. All the stuff he wants to take, they want to take from people. Just sit back. And now they're taking away, what is that, Dodd-Frank? What is it when the banks that they put in 2010 where, remember all the houses, people lost their homes because the interest rates and they were selling. Well, they want to take that away to where it's going to hurt. It's going to do something. I don't really know what it is.
Well, the problem with the Republican Party is they don't really care about the average guy. They're all
never have.
They're all lawyers. They're all business people. Now they got one of their own that they don't like, but they're stuck with him. But he's going to be a puppet. He thinks that he can run the country like he ran his companies, and it's not going to work that way. They're already surrounding him.
I don't think he even wants the job.
No, he doesn't.
Honest.
He doesn't.
He's not a 9-to-5 person.
No.
And it isn't 9 to 5. It's 24
24/7.
hours. So
24/7.
he doesn't. I don't think he's going to enjoy that. And I hope
Carol,
I hope nothing happens to him because I'd hate to see that other man come forward.
That's one place where I believe I agree with you. He did look like a deer caught in headlights when he met the president.
Yeah.
And now he has to work 24 hours a day.
No, Spy Boy, actually, when he was meeting with Ryan and all those people, they all looked professional and happy. He would look like he was dumbfounded. He went and got one of those tans again, which he hasn't been doing with the raccoon eyes. His hair was orange again. I mean, come on. He can't have that look and run this country. He had gotten away from that, and he was right back with it last night.
Yeah,
I was like,
couldn't
he's
keep it up on the
scared.
campaign trail.
And I don't think,
smart
to be
guy.
honest, I don't think he's as evil as his reality show was. And to him, I think he thought he was doing a reality show mentally.
Well,
I think he'll resign.
he's dumber than I thought.
Resign before his term is up.
I hope not. I don't want that other guy in. That guy
Well,
scares me to death.
Listen, guys, it's real simple. As Barack Obama said, don't get mad, don't get upset, vote. And the people didn't follow his instructions. He didn't.
Well, we
they
didn't
hear it.
really have anything to motivate us either. I mean, Hillary did not motivate us at all.
Well, that very well may be, but look at what you got now. And that's how I looked
I
at
voted
it.
against Pat McCrory, and I hope now he's crying, saying he's going to recount in North Carolina.
Yeah. Good luck.
Recount these nuts, 2 of them. Count both of them.
Vote for each one, huh?
Yeah.
Spy Boy, listen. I love you as a human being, but we just disagree politically about things, and I know you're a real straight-laced, constitutional, black and white kind of guy. I get that, and so am I. But there's got to be caveats to the crazy, and what this guy ran on. He basically hoodwinked. He is like the Wizard of Oz, the guy behind the curtain. He sounded big and he sounded bad, but maybe he's not all of that. But what he did is just going to be horrible for the next 4 years. Overturning a number of the things that President Barack Obama did. And then he's already talking about infrastructure bills. Well, Barack presented one. Congress shut it down. Now they will probably do it. Well, that's good for the country. But I despise people who do things like that just so that the advancement of who's trying to do it looks like he's a bad person. And what they did against Barack Obama was shameful and un-American. And I guarantee you many of the things that he wanted to do, they're now going to do. Watch.
Instead of building a wall, they need to repair all these bridges on our interstate.
That's right.
What they need to do.
That's right. Exactly. The tunnels, bridges, roadways. the sewer systems that are 100 years old, all of that needs to be redone.
I have a question. I'm really curious. Does anybody know much about animals? My friend has a dog that was in heat. She was pregnant. They did the ultrasound. They showed the babies. How did that dog reabsorb those puppies? When they went, she was supposed to have the puppies. They weren't there no longer. And I was reading, it says they can absorb the litter.
Or sometimes they have them and eat them.
No, they didn't eat them. They reabsorb them, and I'm just trying to figure out
I don't
how
know.
does that happen.
I've never heard that.
Oh, go online and type it in. It really happens, and I'm like, but where do they go?
Out they shit them out, I guess.
Yeah.
No, they didn't.
Well, they got to some kind of way.
No,
They can't just.
read up on it. I swear, read up on it.
Well, you've been watching The Twilight Zone.
No, I
Drinking
swear on this. I have
some of
a
that
friend
good
that.
Yucca Valley wine.
No, listen, Apollo. I have a friend that called me this morning. I said, "You seem upset."
Yeah, but they do have
Her
recreational
dog was
marijuana
supposed to
now
have
out there,
babies,
too.
and they seen the litter in the ultrasound. The litter's gone, and it's called they absorb the baby. Type it in. I'm not kidding. It's not a joke. Google it right now. Google it.
I
I'm sitting
believe you,
outside.
but I think
But
Donald
if-
Trump stole them.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just curious if anybody knows where
I've
do
never
they
heard
absorb.
anything like that in
Type
my
it
life.
in. Apollo, type it.
Hold on, let me put my cigarette out. Now I'm gonna run in here and type some shit in for Carol.
Let me
Type a dog,
thank you.
pregnant dog, almost due to have them. You see it in the baby dogs get absorbed. Type it in, you'll see it. It's true.
I'm gonna look.
Spy boy, what are you saying?
I was gonna say, let me thank you for giving me those kind words.
Oh, anytime.
That you tried to offer. But I'm more than I am a straight constitutionalist. I believe in freedom.
Well, I think we all do.
I don't think so.
I don't want your freedom or my freedom or anyone else's freedom to be extracted.
Then why do you vote for someone who would take it away?
So what
easy?
freedoms? Be specific. We only got a couple minutes left, so tell me what freedom are you afraid that you would have lost if Hillary was the president?
Well, we're going to lose the freedom to use energy the way we want to use under the global warming ban.
Oh, you don't think there's a global warming?
I believe in global warming. I just don't
Well,
believe in
that's
man-made
Trump
global
that
warming.
wants to take that away.
You
He
don't
doesn't
believe?
believe in it.
Wait a minute. You don't believe what?
Man-made global warming.
Well, who gives a damn whether man made it or God made it? The fact of the matter is we need to do something about it if we want our family members and our lifeline to extend. Come on, man. Don't
And the
come on.
The other freedom that we lost is freedom to choose whether or not we want to have health care or not. Insurance.
Okay.
And that's,
Carol,
huge
you
tax.
were right. It is a thing.
Yeah, tell him that. Explain to him what
Yeah.
happens.
Well, it says bacteria can be a problem as soon as I'm reading on a bunch of message boards. It does happen.
Well, I want to get a vet on and talk about that because
You should because I know a vet.
yeah, we got to get a vet in to explain that in detail because you can read stuff on
I
message
had
boards.
never
and-
heard of this, and when my friend told me and she was crying,
Yeah,
she said it happens to certain breeds.
that's interesting. Spy boy, good to hear your voice. Even though I think you're a little wacky, I think you bumped your head. And George always,
White meat.
George always good to have you on the
Yeah,
show
man.
and doing
Thanks,
your
brother.
thing. You bring something special. I'm not sure
Hey,
what it
salute
is.
to all the veterans today. God bless
That's
all
right.
of you.
That's right. I forgot to mention
And
that.
you have a happy birthday. Go out and have fun.
Yeah, man. Go
Thank
get
you,
laid.
Carol. I love both of you.
Yeah.
Good weekend.
Okay, partner. Talk to you
Peace
Monday.
out. Yep.
All right. Thank you for a fantastic week. And remember, the world is not going to come to an end because what's his name is about to become your president. It's going to get a little crazy, but we will survive. We've made it through slavery. Once upon a time, women couldn't vote. Black folks couldn't vote. I wasn't allowed to go to the front of the line. I had to go to the back of the bus. And listen, folks, we're going to be okay as long as you wake up and do the right thing. Vote. 2 years from now, vote, because we're going to need your help. Have a great and safe weekend. Love you. Have a good one. Bye-bye.